everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Delicious Budgeting. My name is Anna. Today I'm going to share with you all my end of the year beauty favorites for 2023. So we have makeup in each category. We have a good mixture of high-end and drugstore makeup. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I focus on content such as beauty, lifestyle, and how to save money. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, let's give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday, Saturday. Let's just go ahead and get started. Even though this isn't technically an eye primer, it's what I use it for. So it's the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. It's very affordable. It's like $5 or $6. It's not messy and it will last me well over a year. And I love how the white makes my eyeshadow pop. And speaking of eyeshadow palettes, unfortunately I don't have one to share today because I'm constantly changing out my eyeshadow palettes because I match my eyeshadow to the outfit that I'm wearing that day. Also, the majority of my eyeshadow palettes are limited edition, or I do find them at stores such as TJ Maxx, Marshalls, so they're not easily accessible to everyone. I absolutely love this Imovie 2-in-1 lash glue. You can actually find this at Dollar Tree, and I just went through the pink packaging, which I feel like that has a more soft felt tip applicator, whereas this one has a more stiff application. Nevertheless, whichever packaging you choose, this is a great eyeliner for only $1.25, and it actually does work as a great lash glue. Even if you don't wear false lashes, it's a great eyeliner. I'm actually wearing it today. So I love the applicator on this. It's just very nice and precise. Another lash glue liner that I absolutely love is the one by Kiss. So this one retails for about $10. I will say though, they are pretty comparable in terms of pigmentation, application. However, this one I feel like is a bit more stronger if you are gonna wear false eyelashes. I feel like the lash glue in this just has a bit of a stronger hold. Nothing too crazy though. I think the one from Dollar Tree is pretty good. I actually wore it a few days ago with some false lashes. I was fine, but if you just want an extra hold, I say go for the Kiss Lash Glue Liner. I am obsessed with the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, so this is another affordable find. It's about $5 or $6. It's so hard to keep up with prices these days with inflation, but I love this one. Like honestly, I can throw out every single mascara in my makeup collection and just stick to this. I'm actually wearing it today. This is going into my beauty empty soon because I'm literally scraping the bottom of the barrel here. And if you don't even want to worry about your lashes coming off, or especially coming off in the inner corner, I use one of the lash glue liners and I pair it with lash glue, and they are staying on. They are nice and secured. Both of these lash glues are by Kiss. So I just use this when I'm at home and I have a little bit more time, because the applicator, you do have to press it out, so it is a little bit more messy. It needs more precision and time. If I'm in a rush or traveling, I will bring this one. So it's the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. It's clear, so honestly both are fine, but this has like a little detailed brush applicator, so that way it's just a smoother application. All you have to do is put a thin layer for both and your lashes aren't going anywhere. The Ione lashes are the only lashes that I swear by. I love their style Wispy Natural Light because they have more of a natural look to them, but truly they have a lash for everyone. They have more dramatic ones, more natural ones, or somewhere in the middle, and they even have the individual ones, which I cannot apply those for the life of me. I love this style. Even my husband, he can usually tell when I'm wearing false lashes, but with this style, he cannot tell. So they look a lot more natural, and they just add like a little oomph to my makeup that day. And they even sell them at Burlington in like a 10-pack for like $10 or so, but mainly you can find them at Dollar Tree. I love this Too Faced Hangover Primer. I was so excited that it was on sale during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I think I paid $18 or $19 for it because $40 for a primer is a lot, but I do have dry skin. This does have coconut water and hyaluronic acid, so it has some very good moisturizing ingredients in there. And when I apply it, I feel like my skin is nice and hydrated throughout the day, and that my foundation applies smoothly over it. If you've been on my channel, you already know I love the Yensa Super Serum Silk Foundation. It is on the pricier side, but well worth it. This will last me a couple of months, so it's like 40-something dollars. I am beating myself up though because I want to order a backup during Black Friday. I think it was like 15 or 20% off. Also, I want to try out their concealer, but I love this because it's full coverage. All I need is a good pump or two for my whole face. And as I mentioned, it's full coverage, but very lightweight on the skin. I don't know how they do it, but your face will not look cakey with this. and you still get the full coverage. The NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop is my favorite concealer of all time. I'm in the shade Vanilla. It's only $8 or $9. This does not crease on me at all. I've had my makeup on since 8 a.m. Today is now 5 o'clock. I had to host a 2-hour virtual holiday party for work. The only thing I have retouched is my lipstick, but I am wearing all the products I mentioned so far aside from the false lashes and the Kiss lash glue liner because, you know, I only have one face. I guess I could have done one on each eye, but we had to hurry up and get ready this morning. So other than that, I'm wearing like the Essence Lash Princess mascara, the Yensa foundation, Too Faced primer. You get the picture. This is such a great concealer. You won't regret purchasing it. I'm obsessed with the e.l.f. contour wand in the shade light medium. This is just so easy to use, very easy to apply, and it blends like a dream. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but this is more pigmented than the Rare Beauty liquid blush, and you just have to use like the tiniest bit. Look how pigmented my blush is. Like I said, I have not reapplied anything because I wanted to share with you all how all these products work and what they look like. So I'm gonna do like a little demonstration. My hand is about to be so stained right now. So I have the shade Peach Rose. This is like crazy pigmented. Like it's almost like too pigmented for me. I'm just like trying to go in like the smallest amount. Even this is too much. Just watch and see. It is so, from that little dot, it is so pigmented. It just keeps on going. So this will last you forever. It's more affordable than Rare Beauty, but I do like with Rare Beauty though, the more you blend it, the more it kind of goes into a natural look. So you can like really control the pigmentation on this. This one just continues on being pigmented no matter how much you blend it in. Like look at that, from that little dot. That little dot goes a long way. Honestly, I can use it for both sides of my cheeks. So if you want something super pigmented, get the Juvia's Place liquid blush. Speaking of Juvia's Place, I love the Volume 4 blush duo. So these colors are so pretty. I know it looks a little bit intimidating at first, and as you can tell, I paired it with a little bit of this today along with the Peach Rose liquid blush. So that's why my blush is a little bit more intense today. So if you pair any of these blush palette duos with their liquid blush, your blush is gonna stay on for quite a bit, but this one is so pretty for like a more everyday look. And if I just wanna add a little bit more pink to my cheeks, I will mix it just very slightly with this. And the best part, I don't know how they do it with this formula, but there is like hardly any fallout. And I'm really shocked that I have not hit pan yet. An old-time favorite is the Hoola bronzer. So I wore this during my engagement photos and on my wedding day, and I still love it to this day. And for highlighters, I really wanted to share these two with you all. So we have a drugstore and a high-end one. So we have the LA Colors in the shade Shine Bright. So this one's super blinding and pigmented. You can actually find it at Dollar Tree. So I just want to show you how pigmented it is. It's like so pretty though. It has like a very nice like icy finish. So they have like a golden shade as well, but I like more of an icy look. So this one's pretty good. I think the wear time though is like a good like maybe like 4 to 6 hours, which really isn't bad, especially if you find it at Dollar Tree. But the Jocelyn Hill one, the packaging is beautiful. It comes with a nice mirror. This one will last a good 8+ hours and it looks freshly applied. So while I think they're pretty comparable in terms of pigmentation, the blindness of it, Jocelyn Hill will definitely look a little bit more fresher and last a little bit longer, but it does come at a higher price point. This is what the Jocelyn Hill looks like. So they're pretty similar to each other, but it's just like so pretty. I absolutely love both of them. This translucent setting powder by Haus Labs is a must-have. So luckily I got this as a gift last year for Christmas, and I just use it sparingly because it is so good. It truly blurs your skin. I remember my friend and I were in Sephora when it first came out and we were testing it out, and we both like opened our mouths in shock. We're like, oh my goodness, that just like completely like smoothed out our skin. I think it's like $38, $40, which is pretty pricey, but I'm making it last over a year. So use it sparingly and just use it for like special events, or if you have like a bad skin day, this will blur your skin out completely. As I mentioned, I use the Haus Labs setting powder for like special events or if I'm having like a bad skin day. So today I'm using the Sephora translucent setting powder. So I don't know if you want to consider this high-end or drugstore because it's like $16 regular price, but I wait for Sephora's VIB sale where it's an extra 30% off. Then it like knocks it down to under $15. Nevertheless, this is a great translucent setting powder that I always restock on. It just truly blurs your face. It's like a filter for your face, as I always say, in the best way possible. Like I said, I've had my makeup on since 8 a.m. today. I have not retouched anything aside from the highlighter, which you all saw. and my lipstick. Usually my blush and bronzer is first to fade away, but it is still holding strong. It's truly my holy grail setting spray, the Urban Decay All Nighter. I am so sorry if you heard this story a million times, but if you are new here, when my husband and I first went to New York, we had a full day at work, but our plane left at midnight. So I just did my makeup during my lunchtime, so that way after work we can just like head out. And I had my makeup on for about 24 hours, a little bit over, and I was refreshing my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter. So when we're at Times Square at like 10 o'clock at night, my bronzer and blush was still on. My makeup still looked decent for the amount of time I had it on. So ever since then, I knew I could rely on this setting spray. One of my goals this year was to wear more sunscreen, reapply it constantly, and to purchase products that have sunscreen in it. So just because summer is over does not mean you don't need sunscreen. So I love this Ulta MD sunscreen. It has SPF 41. So every morning when I wake up, I wash my face and I will apply this. I try to apply it every 2 hours or so. Even though I do work from home, I am working near a window, or when I let the dogs out, sometimes I go outside with them. So it's just good to always have sun protection, and then usually I'll go to the gym or run errands afterwards. So it's always good to have sun protection. And also I purchased the e.l.f. setting spray. It has sunscreen and it has SPF 45. So I don't use it necessarily as a setting spray. I just use it more so for the sunscreen protection. So it does have a bit of a sunscreen smell to it. So usually I'll just set my face with like the Urban Decay All Nighter or just any other setting spray, and then I'll just apply this over it, and then I'll just reapply it to my face like when I remember. I'm still trying to get better at it. But when you have a full face of makeup, you don't want to put a regular sunscreen or the Ulta MD over it. So I just purely use this for the SPF protection, and then also I'll try to pair it with the Super Goop setting powder. So this has SPF 35, but it's like 30 something dollars though, so pretty expensive. I'm hoping e.l.f. comes with like a dupe for it or something similar. I will try to pair these two when I have a full face of makeup to reapply sunscreen. And for lip liners, I love the Ione lip liner in the shade Napa Wine. So I actually got this from Dollar Tree, and I really do enjoy it. I am actually wearing it today. It's just like a beautiful burgundy shade. And then I got this Morph lip liner in the shade Love Bite, so you can find it on their website. I actually got it on clearance, but I love this for a nude lip. I love when the MAC lipsticks go on sale for Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, because otherwise it can get pretty pricey. So I think I got these for $15 or so, but these are great for a nude lip because I don't like a super light nude lip. I like something like what I'm wearing today. So this is the shade Velvet, so it still has a little bit of color to it, kind of like a pinky nude. Sorry, this is called Velvet Teddy. And I'm wearing this shade today. It's the shade Whirl. I feel like Milani has the best lipstick formula out there for the price, and I usually pick these up when they're on sale. So I think they're like $9 regular price, but sometimes you can get them for like 30% off. So then they're like $7. Nevertheless, it's such a good formula. All you need is one swipe. They're very pigmented. They have a matte finish to it, but it's not going to be too drying on your lips. So I'm actually almost out of this shade. It's the shade Passion. I absolutely love it. I wear it all the time on my channel. So it's just like a nice like burgundy look, but it's not like too pink, too red, or too dark. It's just like the perfect shade. And when I want a good nude lip moment, I will wear the shade Tease. Luckily, I was able to try the Fenty Gloss Bombs for only $10. So one day I got an email from Ulta saying that these were $10, which I definitely wanted to try them out, but it was like 20 something dollars, but $10 I can do. I love this shade right here. It's called Mauve Wives. So it has such a pretty like mauve shade to it, as it states in the name. And I love how it's not only glossy, but it has a lot of pigment to it as well. And the next shade is Fenty Glow, and while they are lip glosses, I will say they are pretty long lasting for a lip gloss. Thank goodness I discovered lip oils this year. They work so well. Usually before bed, I will apply a lip mask or a lip oil, and my lips are very nice and hydrated when I wake up. So recently I got this Jaclyn Hill lip oil in the shade Honey Drip. So this was $12, but a few months ago I got one for $10 that I just went through. Inflation is so fast, but this one is such a pretty color. It's just like a beautiful nude, which normally I go for more deeper like burgundy tones, but this one's just like so pretty without like any lip line or anything. It just adds a nice peachy gloss to your natural lips. And these have been going on sale frequently. I wouldn't pay the 20 something dollars because they don't last as long. As you can tell, this tube is pretty small, but it does work very well. So if they go on sale, I say go for it. A good alternative is the NYX Fat Oil. So I think I got this during like Ulta's like pre-Black Friday or their actual Black Friday. There's too many deals during this Black Friday, but I have the shade Newsfeed right here, which I absolutely love, especially during the holidays because they do add a little bit of color to your lips and they are very moisturizing, so I don't have to reapply as much. So this is nice and festive without being like too bright red. And when I want a more natural shade, I'll wear the shade Follow Back. So this one's so pretty and it's just so beautiful, especially with the Milani Tease lip color. And those were my most used makeup products for 2023. Let me know in the comment box down below what your most used products were this year. I would definitely love to know. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday, Saturday, and I'll see you all in my upcoming videos. Bye everyone.